Okay, now you can see, right?
Yes, very well.
So yeah, now I'm going to discuss about what networking. Okay, first thing, what is the networking? Networking is a fundamental block of virtual private network. Okay, so in other words, we can say networking is nothing but collection of subnets. What is the virtual network? It's a collection of, what is that? Subnets. Okay, what is the subnet? I can say it is IP range. Okay, as you know that already, IP can be divided into two parts. I mean, one is public IP, other one is what? Private IP. Okay, public IP, if you have public IP for your device or services, that can be accessible from outside of the world. Okay, that can be accessed from outside of the world, right? Yeah, next. Other thing is private IP is nothing but the IP can be accessible within the corporate network. Okay, yeah, next. So IPs can be classified into four types. Okay, IPs can be classified into four types. One is class A, class B, class C, class D. Okay, class A, class B are public IPs. Public IPs. Okay, class C and class D are private IPs. These are private IPs. Okay, public IPs the range is 0 to 126. Okay, sorry, 127. Okay, class B start with 128 to 191. Okay, please remember. Yeah, public IPs are starting with 0 to 191. Private IPs are starting with what? 192. Okay, 155, I think. Yeah, okay. So next, class D are 156. Sorry, 255. Okay, yeah, here 256 to, sorry, 2 to 3, sorry. Okay, 2 to 4 to, okay, 255. Okay, like this, the IPs are divided into four classes: class A, class B, class C, class D. So 0 to 191, all these are class public IPs. That's what earlier I have one virtual machine, right? Let's see. Okay, this is my virtual machine. This virtual machine public IP is what? Starting with 20. 20 in the sense public IP. Okay, so private IPs, there is another series. Okay, that is 10 dot series. 10 dot, okay, star. Okay, 10 dot series used by Microsoft in the world. Big organizations, AWS, okay, Google. Okay, these are the used by big organizations in the world. 10 dot series would be used by these organizations. Okay, so here if you observe, our virtual machine will have one is public IP, other one is private IP. See, private IP starting with what? 10 dot series. That's what 10 dot series starting with what? Used by big organizations in the world. That is Microsoft, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, these are. Okay, yeah. So this can be big organization can be used this series. You can leave it, right? Yeah. This is about what? What is the public IP? What is the private IP? How we can classify it as a different types of classes. Okay. Yeah. Next. So as you know that already, so IPv4 is 32 bit. Okay, IPv4 is what? 32-bit. Okay, 32-bit in the sense 10.10.10.10. Okay, so this is 8-bit. Okay, this is 8-bit. This is 8-bit. This is 8-bit. This is 8-bit. Okay, total 32-bit IP. Okay, yeah. Next. So for example, I am putting mask 8. 8 in the sense first digit is constant. 16 in the sense two digits are constant. 24 in the sense three digits are constant. Okay, so here if you put mask 8, then how many IPs can we create? I can say, okay, 255 into 255 into 255. Okay, you can calculate it. Okay, 255 into 255 into, okay, 255. These many IPs can be created. Okay, copy and paste it. Okay, yeah, same 10.10.10.10. I am putting mask is 16. 16 in the sense under every series we can create 256 IPs. Okay, now 256 into 256. Okay, sorry. 256 into 256. 65,536. 536. Okay, next 10.10.10.10. I am putting mask is 24. So very simple. How many IPs can be created? 256. Okay, yeah. Next 10.10.10.10. If you put mask 32, how many IPs can be created, guys? Guess it. Everything occupied. Only one. Okay, one IP. Okay, so this is how we can calculate IP addresses in the corporate network. Okay, so this we can calculate it. There is a one public URL. I can say IP calculator. What is the word? IP calculator. Click on it. On this one. Yeah. Site is okay. Yeah, this is what. See, this is 0 to 191. No, there is a good site to calculate it. Yeah, see, subnet calculator. I will give 10.10.10.10. So I am putting mask is 8. Okay, when you put mask 8, see, this is the IP range. Copy if you want. See, same. So the our calculation is wrong. 256 into 256 into 256. Okay, same. See, nothing is changed. Okay, same way. If I go for okay, put mask 16. Okay, mask 16. It is showing how many IPs? 65,536. Yeah, it is same. 65,536. Okay, now go to here. I am putting mask is 24. What is that? Where is that? Yeah, 24. 24 in the sense 256. See, directly it is showing 256. Right? Yeah, so this is how we can calculate it. Next, if I go for 32, only one IP. Okay, yeah, 32-bit mask, 32-bit mask. Okay, so yeah, this is about what? How to calculate your IP addresses. Okay, right? Clear? Yeah, next. So there would be another site. Okay, yeah, the site is done. This is good. Actually, it will define the classes also. Okay, fine. Next, other thing is classes of network. Okay, classes of network. Okay, see, the starting itself, see, 0 to 127, as I mentioned. Okay, 0 to 127. So 128 to 191, what is that? Class C. These two are public. Okay, yeah, next. Other thing is 192 to 223. Okay, yeah, 223, I mentioned same thing. So 224 to 225 class D. Okay, so this is about what? How to divide the IPs into four types of classes. Okay, very simple. These are the very basic. Okay, so if you would like to learn more only networking, there is a Cisco networking course that would be take 2 months of time. So in real time, they won't ask you to design the networking, but in interviews they will ask you the questions. They will expect basics. What is the networking? What is the subnet? Okay, what is the gateways? Okay, what is the firewall? What is the energy rules? That all you can ask. You will be asking the questions, right? Yeah. So now, how can you design the networking? Okay. So first thing is what is yeah. First thing is go and create one VNet in Azure. Okay. Yeah. See, go to virtual network. First thing is resource group. We have many things. I'm going to create one resource group called, what is that? My VNet hyphen RG. Okay, yeah. Next, create my VNet hyphen RG. Okay, my VNet hyphen RG. First thing. Okay, I am giving region east to west. What is that? East to west. Next, hit on review plus create it. Okay, hit on create it. Okay, yeah. Next, go and check. Okay, resource group has been created successfully. Now go and verify. Yeah, my vnet-rg. Now under that, I am going to create virtual network. So in left side menu, there is a one option called virtual network. If it is not there, go to all services. Okay, yeah, networking. Here we have networking, yeah, networks highlight. Okay, see what is the virtual network? It is clearly saying that uh, create, what is that? Create a network, create a virtual network to securely connect your Azure resources each other. See, the services which you deployed within the network, they can communicate each other directly with high secure. Why? Because within the network. Okay, within the network in the sense, your home is private network. Others cannot allow into your home, right? Okay, so family members within the home, they can communicate each other directly. Okay, so same way, when I go here, within the virtual network, the resources which you have deployed, they can communicate each other directly with high secure. Okay, yes. Next, now click on virtual network, create it. Okay, so I'm going to deploy under, what is that? My vnet-rg. Okay, yeah. What is the virtual network? vnet. Okay, vnet, virtual network. I'm going to deploy it in east to west. So here also you can read it out something. I'm copying this screen and pasting it. So see, Azure Virtual Network is a fundamental block of, okay, fundamental block for our private network. For our private network. Okay, yeah. Next, VNet enable many types of Azure resources such as Azure virtual machines to securely communicate each other. Okay, in the internet or on premises. Okay, VNet is similar to traditional network that you operate in your own data center. Okay, actually, virtual network is similar how we people are seen in traditional on-premises network in our own data center. Okay, but it brings some new additional benefits. Okay, one is Azure infrastructure, scalability, availability, isolation. These are additional features that you can see in Azure Virtual Network. Right. Next. So for documentation, just click on here. It will take us to Microsoft documentation. Okay. So here Azure Virtual Network. Create your own private network infrastructure in Azure. Okay. So create your own private network infrastructure in Azure Cloud. Okay. So what are the advantages is these are the advantages. Okay. One is see, build your own and manage secure network infrastructure in Azure Cloud. Okay, yeah, secure connections, VPN or express route. Okay, you might have heard about VPN. Why? Because you are all working from home nowadays, right? What does that mean? This is your laptop. So first you'll connect it to VPN. VPN in the sense virtual private network, which will establish the connection to Azure data center. I mean your local data center or your company data center. Then you'll able to access all the services that was deployed in the data center, right? Yeah. So in Azure, we can use VPN or express route is there. Using that also we can communicate it. Okay. Next, create sophisticated network topologies for using virtual appliance. Next, bring your own IP. That is common, right? If it is private, then you can add whatever the IP you like. Okay, within the subnet series. Next, get granular traffic over the traffic between different subnets. Next, get isolated and high secure environment. This is separate network, right? And high secure environment. These are the advantages of the what? A virtual network. Okay, yeah. Features are what is that? High secure, global reach in Azure if it is Azure data centers, sophisticated network, extend your data center into the cloud. For example, your company has your own data center. This data center can communicate it to what? Azure data centers. So using express route functionality. That's what here it is saying. What is that? Extend your on-premises IT environment to the cloud. Securely connect to virtual network with IP secure VPN or private connection by using express route. So what is the express route is, just try to understand, this is your organization data center and this is what Azure data center. Okay, they will put, what is that, one cable to Azure data center, then using what, express route. Okay, that's what. So it can be established the connection using VPN or private connection by express route. Okay, authenticate customers for secure on-premises Azure Active Directory services. Okay, these are advantages of what? Virtual network in Azure cloud, right? Yeah, next. Now I am creating virtual network name is East US and name is virtual my VNet. Okay, yeah, next. So what is the virtual network? Collection of subnets, as I said. Collection of subnet. So this is the virtual network. Under that, I am going to create one subnet. Okay, this is one subnet, subnet 1, and this is what, another subnet 2. So within the subnet, I can deploy what, virtual machines, guys. How many virtual machine can deploy under one subnet? Come on, 256. Okay, if I consider 0, then 0 to 255. Total what? 256. Okay, under this subnet, we can host n number of services. Around 250 services we can deploy. Okay, got it? Yeah. So all these all services are virtual machines. Okay, yeah. So I created VNet. Under that, I'm going to deploy one subnet. That is mandatory. See here, I am giving the range is, I'm taking private, right? So private series starts with what? What is that number? Anyone?
10.
Private series.
192.
Yes, correct. I mentioned, right? 192. Okay, yeah. See, I'm going to paste it here. 192 dot. Next, you can mention whatever the series you want. Would you like to mention 0.0.0? Yes, up to you. I'm mentioning 168 dot, okay, 0.0. I am putting mask is 16. Okay, 16 in the sense how many IPs can be created? 65,000 IPs can be created. Okay, so did you observe this is virtual network IP? Okay, if you observe, you people are working from home, right? This is a total virtual network. Assume that this is TCS network. Okay, this network IP is initially you will find it out. If you are real time already, go and try it out. So what is that is I can say 192.168.0.0/16. Okay, so this is your laptop. This is your laptop. Okay, in your laptop you can see what, VPN. If we click on VPN and right click and click on properties, you can see this IP. Okay, once you connect VPN, what is that? It will establish the connection to virtual network. Within the subnet, this is virtual network IP. Subnet IP is what? 192.168. I am putting what is that? 0.1.0. Okay, 1.0/24 in the sense 255 IPs can create it. If we deploy any virtual machines under this subnet, IP series start with 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, like 1.255. Right? So this is another subnet. Assume that this subnet is used to deploy only database servers. Okay, you can deploy all database servers. The series would be start with what? 192.168.2.0. Okay, that's why all database servers go and verify in your organization, they are under one series. Maybe SQL Server, Oracle, DB2, Sybase, okay, Microsoft SQL Server, etc., etc. Okay, yeah. So once you connect it, you people can access all these servers. Why? Because you are in already network. Okay, so the servers which you deployed in these web servers and database servers, they can communicate each other directly. Just you have to enable ports. Okay, yeah. Now I am mentioning this is the one. Next, subnet. What is the subnet, guys? See, one virtual network, at least it should have one subnet. That is mandatory. Okay, yeah. See what it is saying. This virtual network doesn't have any subnets. Okay, create one subnet. The subnet name I am giving uh, web hyphen subnet. Okay, so subnet is subset of VNet. It is under same series itself. 192.168.1.0 I am giving. If I deploy any services under this, the IP series start with 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Okay, mask 24. 24 in the sense we can create how many IPs? 255. If it is start with 0 to 1, 0 to 255, total 256 IPs. Okay, 256 IPs. See, in Azure, they are reserving 5 IPs. Okay, 256 minus 5, total 251 IPs are free. That's what. If you observe, 251 plus 5, 256. 5 IPs are reserved by Microsoft. What are the 5 IPs are reserved by Microsoft? I can say 1.0. Okay, 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, okay, 1.255. These 5 IPs are reserved. Okay, now you people tell me, if I deploy one VM under this subnet, I can get by default what is the private IP address? Anyone, can you guess? 192.168 dot, come on, 1.4.
4.
So 0, 1, 2, 3, and what is that? 255 is a result. If I deploy another VM in this, what would be the series? 1.5. Okay, yeah, that's what it is mentioned. 168.1.0 to 1.255. Add it. Okay, so this is one subnet I am creating. I need one more subnet, that is for DB servers. Right, see, hit on security. I am not enabling any security signal. Hit on review plus create it. Yeah, create. Okay, yeah, deployment is succeeded. Now go to virtual network. So my VNet, this is the subnet. See, this is the one which I have created in front of you. Okay, I need another subnet. Okay, click on subnet. So the subnet name is db-subnet. What is the series? This time I am giving 2.0. 2.0. Save it. Okay. See guys, total IPs are available is 251. Okay, I am not using IPv6 series. Still people are not yet implemented. Many companies, they have not yet started Azure. So leave about it. Okay. Yeah, next. Two subnets, 251 IPs. Right. Now we need to define the rules within the private network. Okay, within the private network, we have to define the rules. Okay, rules in the sense, what does it mean? Port numbers. Okay, to communicate the ports from one subnet to another subnet. Okay, one subnet to another subnet, we have to use ports that we will call it as NSG rules. Okay, best example I can say, this is the network, right? Two subnets. Here we have one web server. Assume that ASP.NET web server. Okay, here we created one server, that is database server. Okay, to talk ASP.NET application to database server, so we have to enable ports. In the subnet, what is the port? We have to enable 1433. This is SQL Server default port. Okay, other thing is the server should be accessible, right? We have to use RDP port 3389. That's it. So this is the web server, right? To access this server, we have to enable 3389 RDP port, and we are deploying ASP.NET application on top of IAS. Application would be running on which port number? 80. So in this subnet, we have to enable 80 port number. In this subnet, we have to enable two port numbers, 1433, other one is 3389. Okay, right. Next, so if we enable, see, directly they can communicate each other. Why? They are in separate VNet, right? So I am accessing one application. I am accessing one application. My request will go to through port number 80. This is port number 80. So it will process and hit my web server. From there, it will be routed to database server and process your request. Response will be back to the client. Okay, this is about what? The process which will happen. Okay, so whatever the things are enabling at subnet, at virtual network level, these we will call it as firewall rule. Okay, firewall rule in the sense public, NSG rules in the private. It is entry question. What is the difference between firewall and NSG? Okay, firewall we will enable on top of virtual network. Virtual network in the sense, so if you enable multiple port numbers, hackers are ready. Hackers first will test it out, which port numbers are enabled in the virtual network. If they are enabled multiple port numbers, they will test it out. If they are enabled multiple port numbers, they will test it out. If they are enabled multiple port numbers, they will test it out. Okay, so Hello, am I audible, guys? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, suddenly power gone in my area. Uh, okay. So, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, this is what? Virtual network. Okay, virtual network. Now, I need to create energy rules. How to create energy rules? Okay, so now go to, okay, fine. Okay, go to all services again. Okay, go to all services. Here we have networking. In the networking, type energy, network security group. Yes, add it. Okay, so it is giving what is the energy is noted down. Energy network security group. Network security group, it's a collection of rules which will allow or deny the incoming traffic. Okay, I'm repeating. What is the energy? Energies are set of rules in virtual network which will allow or deny the incoming or outgoing traffic. Okay, yeah, let it be network security group. Okay, yeah, now create it. Okay, so here resource group name already we created separate thing, that is my vnet-rg. So energy name is, okay, energy name is, what is that energy name? I can say web-energy. Web-energy. Okay, yeah, next, nothing. Hit on review plus create it. Okay, just create it. Okay, yeah, deployment is in progress. Okay, yeah. So same way create another energy. Okay, I am creating another energy is called DB energy. Okay, yeah. So I am using my vnet-rg db-energy db subnet. Hit on review plus create it. Okay, create. Okay, yeah. Okay, we have this role DB NSC. First, navigate to web NSC. So this is the web NSC. Okay, here I am going to enable two ports. Okay, what is the port number is 80, other one is 3389. 3389 is used to access the RDP. Okay, the server. 80 is what? Deploying one application. Right. Now what I will do now, create one inbound rule. Okay, inbound rule, add. Okay, yeah, so service name is RDP 3389. Okay, yeah, so if you want add some name, allow any RDP inbound. Okay, yes, now add it. Okay, next add another port, that is what? HTTP. HTTP is what? Port number 80. Okay, now you people tell me what is the port number for SQL Server? Microsoft SQL Server.
443.
1433. Okay, MySQL 3306. Okay, now guess it, what is the port number for FTP? 21. At least SHS? No, yeah, SHS. Linux server, I told you, right? 22. 22. Okay, these are all important port number, remember, very important. Okay, yeah, so I am giving what? SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server, 1433. So allow any Microsoft SQL inbound rule, add it. Okay, applying. Clear? Oh, yeah, we applied rules for one NSC, web-NSC. Now go to DB-NSC. Okay, yeah, next inbound rule, add. So I need what? RDP is mandatory. Why? Because they are Windows servers. Yeah, next add. So yeah, service is what this time? Microsoft SQL Server 1433. Add it. Okay, yes, we done. This is WebNSG. 33. Yeah, here also we enable a skill, right? No, it's wrong. This is DP. It's done. HTTP 80. Okay, so we created two NSGs and under that we defined rules. Okay, WebNSG we enable two port numbers 80, other one is 3389. Okay, DBNSG 1433, other one is RDB 3389. Okay, yeah, now navigate to virtual network. Okay, subnets. Okay, did you observe here we have another column called security group. It is showing empty. Now apply these rules. What is that? Apply these rules. How can you do that? Click on web subnet. Here we have energy rules. Now add it. I am giving web energy. Okay, save it. Okay, see it is applied. Now go to DB subnet. Apply energy. That is DB energy. Save it. Why this much process is required is, see, when I try to create the VM, if you clearly observed my previous sessions, In the networking part, automatically virtual network, subnet, IPs are creating by default as it is public. Let's see, create. Okay, I'm choosing one test. I'm not going to create, just I would like to show you what happened. Okay, test, test, test at the rate of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test. Okay, yeah, next. In the networking part, did you observe? So, yeah, as he said, what is the virtual network? Collection of subnet. Virtual network is, this is the one, VNet. Your resource group hyphen VNet. That day also I clearly explained about it. Okay, subnet, it is giving the series is 10.0.0. This is Microsoft, Google, uh, AWS, they will use this series, big organization in the world. And they are using what? IPs, public IP. And, okay, in our case, I will disable it, public IP. Why? Because ours is private network. Okay, so I am choosing the inbound rules. Okay, manually we are applying. So next, we already enabled these rules at NSG. NSG has been associated to subnet. Subnet is subset of VNet. Just try to understand hierarchy. Got it? Okay, yeah, next. Have a look. Okay, yeah. Now we applied energy rules. Okay, now what I did is total thing. This is virtual network. We created two subnets. Okay, this is subnet 1, subnet 2. In this subnet, we added what? Energy. This energy we associated to subnet. Okay, here also DB energy. That energy is associated to DB subnet. Okay, so we have designed networking part. So this series is what? 192.168.0.0. This one 192.168.1.0. This is what? 198.168.2.0. Okay. So I would like to deploy the virtual machines now. One, other one is one. Okay. So other thing is now latest network architecture which we are following is, see, this is the virtual your virtual laptop. So when you connect VPN, okay, once you connect the VPN, first we will connect it to GEM server. What is that? GEM server. This we will call it as SJUMP GEM server. From this server, we will able to access all these servers. Okay, this is the latest network architecture which we are following in real time. AWS, Google, Azure, everything. So what is the use of GEM server is, okay, yeah, this GEM server to establish the connection, I mean to establish the secure connection from our local to Azure data centers or our on-premises data centers. There they are creating, what is that? GEM server. From GEM server, you will able to connect all these servers, guys. Did anyone real-time professionals following same method in this batch? Have you heard about it, GEM server, by chance?
No, I have not.
Okay, so this is the latest network architecture which we are following in real time. Okay, so please remember, this is the one. I think, yes, Sandeep is following. Am I right, Sandeep? GEM server. Sandeep Anand. Yeah, they are following this architecture. Okay, yeah. So the VPN devices, they are we have many vendors in the market. Okay, if you are working in TCS people using Zscaler. Did you hear about it? Zscaler. Okay, TCS people, whoever they got laptop or desktop, no, first they will connect Zscaler. It will establish the connection to what is that TCS organization. Okay, from there they will connect what is that client network. Then they will able to access all client related what is that services. So here Zscaler security service. Earlier we have Cisco networking and also we have Pulse, Pulse, Pulse. Okay, these three are very popular now, but Zscaler people are using widely in the market. Okay, that is one device which we have to install in our local laptop or desktop to connect to establish secure connection for your private network. Okay, anyone using Zscaler in our organizations?
We are
Zscaler,
using we are using
sorry,
we are using Cisco only.
Cisco only, right? Yeah, Cisco, Pulse, and Zscaler. These three. Entire network, TCS people and the TechCom people, they are using Zscaler. I am sure these two companies. Okay. Yeah. So fine. That is, we have to purchase it. Okay. Now, how to deploy the virtual machines, that we'll see in next session. So I don't want to confuse you. So far, we design the network, then how to deploy VMs within the virtual private network, how to access it, that we'll see in next session. Okay. So they never ever ask you to design the networking. Why? Because networking is very sensitive topic in the world. I can say in the planet. Okay, so if you would like to work on only virtual networking side, you have to take the course. There is a Cisco and Microsoft networking, and then from there, the people can go for ethical hacking. Okay, that is how career can move if you are working on networking side. Okay, so in real time, 100% they won't ask you to design networking. Why? Because this will be designed by Cisco networking architectures and Microsoft networking architectures. Okay. Yeah. But at entry point of time, you may expect some questions. What is the VNet? What is the subnet? Okay. What is the IP? What is the public IP, private IP? What is the series? Okay. Can I add my custom IP for virtual machine? These kind of questions you may expect it in interview. Okay. Yeah. So what is the NSG? NSGs can be applied for virtual network level or VNet or subnet level or resource level. Okay. These are tricky questions you may expect it. Okay. Yeah, practice it so far. In next session, we will finish it about how to deploy the resources in Azure Virtual Network. Okay. Yeah. Thank you everyone. Bye. Have a good day.